Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you are going to learn how to answer the WH questions of Chinese language. In our last video, we discussed the 8 WH questions of Chinese language and also learned how to ask questions with these WH questions of Chinese language. So in today's video, we are only going to treat how to answer those questions. Keep watching. To answer the WH question of Chinese language is as simple as ABCD. The only thing you need to do is to repeat and change only but the question word. Note down, repeat and change only the question word. Let's get started. For example, number 1, what? What? 什么? What? 什么? And we asked a question. What do you want? What do you want? 你要什么? 你要什么? What do you want? Right now, I want a cup of water. I want a cup of water. 我要一杯水。我要一杯水。I want a cup of water. 一杯 is a cup, 水 water. The second example, we asked, 你喜欢什么? What do you like? 你喜欢什么? What do you like? For example, I like Chinese food. I very like eating Chinese food. So I like Chinese food. I will say, 我喜欢中国菜。我喜欢中国菜。I like Chinese food. 我喜欢中国菜。Let's see the second question. The second question we have is which. I will say which is pronounced as na. Na. For example, last time we asked a question. Which color do you like? Which color do you like? 你喜欢哪个颜色？你喜欢哪个颜色？ Which color do you like? For example, I like white colors. I like white colors. I will say, 我喜欢白色。我喜欢白色。At least you've seen how we've been able to change only the question word to a new information. So, 我喜欢白色。I like white colors. The second question, which apple do you like? Which apple do you like? 你喜欢哪个苹果？你喜欢哪个苹果？ Let's take for example, your friend took you out and he or she was asking you, among the whole apples here, which one would you like to choose? So if I'm in that situation, I like big things. So I'll say, I like big apples. I will say, 我喜欢这个大的。我喜欢这个大的。I like this big one. 我喜欢这个大的。I like this big one. 这个 is this. 这个大的 this big one. The third one, we have where. Where, I will say that it has two pronunciations in Chinese, which is 哪里 and 哪儿。哪里 and 哪儿。I will ask a question. Where do you go on vacation? 你去哪里度假？你去哪里度假？ For example, I went to United States for vacation. I went to United States for vacation. I'll say, 我去美国度假。我去美国度假。So you can go any other places you want. So if you go to China for your vacation, you can as well say, 我去中国度假。我去中国度假。The second question, where is the room? 房间在哪里？ or 房间在哪儿？ Where is the room? For example, the room is upstairs. So I'll repeat. 房间在楼上。房间在楼上。 The room is upstairs. 楼上 means upstairs. Then what if the room is downstairs? How are we going to respond to that? 房间在楼下。房间在楼下。楼下 is downstairs, while 楼上 is upstairs. You can remember when we are discussing how to write Chinese characters, we treated this topic, shan and sia, their meanings. Let's see the next question. Number 4, who. Who, and we said it has two pronunciation, she or shui, she or shui. And we asked one of the commonly asked questions, which is, who are you? Who are you? And we said it is, 你是谁 or 你是谁? Who are you? For example, I'm a teacher. How am I going to respond to that? I'm a teacher. I will say, 我是老师。我是老师. I am a teacher. A teacher is 老师. Then another question is, we asked, who is he? Who is he? Is also a commonly asked question. 他是谁 or 他是谁? To respond to that, he's a student. He is a student. 他是学生。他是学生. He is a student. 学生 is a student. So he may be anybody. What if he's my friend? I will say, 他是我的朋友。他是我的朋友. Let's see the fifth one. The fifth question is, whose? I will say that it also has two ways to pronounce them, which is 谁的 or 谁的. Then we asked a question, whose car is this? Whose car is this? 这辆车是谁的 or 这辆车是谁的? It has two pronunciation. 这辆车是谁的 or 这辆车是谁的? Let's say, is his car. It is his car. So how are we going to respond to that? We'll say, 这辆车是他的。这辆车是他的。The car is his, or the car belongs to him. 这辆车是他的。The next question is, whose pen is this? Whose pen is this? It might be in a classroom or in any place. You can even change the question word to anything. Whose car is this, or whose pen is this? So for example, say, whose pen is this? Which is, 这个笔是谁的？这个 this pen, 这个笔是谁的？ Whose pen is this? So let's say it is yours or it is mine. Let's use, the pen is mine. What am I going to answer? 这个笔是我的。这个笔是我的。This pen is mine. 这个笔是我的。This pen is mine. Let's see the next one. The sixth question is when. And we said when in Chinese is 什么时候？什么时候？ For example, we asked a question. When do you wake up? When do you wake up? 你什么时候起床？你什么时候起床？ When do you wake up? Let's say, for example, they asked me the question. I'll say, I wake up by 5 o'clock. I wake up by 5 o'clock. I will say, 我5点起床。我5点起床。5点 is 5 o'clock. 起床 wake up. 我5点起床. Don't worry, we are also going to learn how to talk about time in Chinese language and also learn how to count numbers in Chinese language too. Then let's take the next question. Next question, when do you come back? 你什么时候回来？你什么时候回来？ For example, I came back in the morning. I came back in the morning. 我早上回来。我早上回来。I came back in the morning. 早上 is morning. 我早上回来. That is why in Chinese, if you want to greet person, good morning, you can say 早上好。早上好。The seventh question is, what time? What time? 几点? What time? 几点? For example, we asked a question, what time is it? What time is it? 现在几点 or 现在是几点? What time is it? We removed the word to now. 现在 we removed the word to now. So 现在 now is what time? That is how it is always been translated in Chinese form. 现在是几点 or 现在几点? For example, here right now it is 8 o'clock. I will say 现在8点 or 现在是8点。现在8点 or 现在是8点。The last question, 你几点上班？你几点上班？ What time do you start work? What time do you start work? For example, I start my work by 10 o'clock. I start my own work by 10 o'clock. So, in response, I will say, 我10点，10 is 10，我10点上班，我10点上班。I start work by 10 o'clock. Then number 8, which is the last question. Why? 为什么? Why? 为什么? We asked a question. Why do you study Chinese? Why do you study Chinese? Which is 你为什么学习汉语？你为什么学习汉语？ Or you can say 你为什么学汉语？ Then in response, is because I like China or is because I like China. So I'll say 因为 you know, when replying questions with why, we always say because. So because is 因为我喜欢中国 because I like China. 因为我喜欢中国 or if I love China, I can say 因为我爱中国。因为我爱中国 That is when someone asks you, why are you doing something? So we asked a question. Why do you study Chinese? 你为什么学习汉语 or 你为什么学汉语 So 因为 because 我喜欢 I like 中国 China or 因为我爱中国 because I love China. Today, I believe that we all have learned how to ask and answer the WH questions of Chinese language. We've seen for we to answer this question, the only thing we have to do is to repeat and change only the question word. We still have more WH questions to discuss about. We have about 5 of them to talk about in our next video and also discuss how to answer their questions. That will be our last video discussion on every part of WH questions of Chinese language. Please, if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe, like, share our videos. Most importantly, to turn on your notification bell for video updates. You will be the first one to be notified once we post video here. See you next time on the next video course. 再见。